Okay, I think I'm live now. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Digging with Deej. We have thunderstorms coming, so hopefully there won't be any glitches. Hi, Patty. Dirt Cloud Metal Detecting.
Get more than cable for less than cable.
Oh, wait.
To TV. Try it free.
Hi, Patty. Dirt Cloud Metal Detecting. Turn my volume down on my phone. It's easier for me to follow the chat on the phone or to type on the phone. So, Patty, I'm wearing the shirt you gave me. Whoop, right there. Dirt Cloud Metal Detecting shirt. So we've got a line of thunderstorms coming. It's supposed to hit around 6 o'clock, approximately. So let's see who's in the chat. I'm way out of practice with live streams. You guys know that. We got Cynthia Swearingen, my moderator with the mostest. And then we got Carol. Welcome, Carol. Dragon Lady, who is a subscriber and an owner of one of my permissions and my best buddy for canning. And we've been doing a lot of canning lately. So let's see. Dragon Lady says, hi, everyone. I'm here for the moment. I'm trying to remember. What are you canning today? Oh, she's making glumpkies today. Cabbage rolls. So very cool. Yesterday or the day before, I made salsa. I had, trying to think, five or six cups of cherry tomatoes I needed to use up and made. I had to add 2 cans of organic diced tomatoes because I didn't have enough. But the majority of it's from my garden. So, and I made salsa. Dragon Lady says her satellite is acting screwy because of the weather. Yeah, we're supposed to get some dandy storms. Jeffrey Hull Jr., welcome. Long time no see, dude. Thank you for your comment on my last video. I appreciate that. There's Tracy, Texas Plug Riches, in the house. Welcome back, Tracy. Yeah, I was looking everywhere for your video last night, Tracy, and I was like, doggone it, did I miss another one? And then I texted her, and she goes, no, something happened. Did you get that straightened out? I hate that when they say we got a copyright strike on a music, and we pay for our music. It's done by AI, and then you have to, it's just a big pain in the butt. So, other side of the boat in the house. Welcome back. So, I just found out that they have plowed the home site of tragedy. They had a different crop in there. They put wheat in that field. Well, they just harvested everything and they're getting ready to plant again. So as long as it's not storming in the morning, I'm going to be getting out there when the sun comes up to try to beat the heat. And yeah, we need the rain too. It rained yesterday for a short bit, but it was a good downpour. I had a big puddle in the driveway, so I didn't have to water my garden yesterday, and hopefully I don't have to water it tonight. We'll see. But Tracy says they need rain real bad down there. Yep, I believe it, Tracy. So this week I have got to get out to the home site of tragedy and detect that field now that it's been turned yet again. They used a subsoiler, and then they went back with a chisel plow, and now they're going to go back and disc it. So it's been really turned up. So who knows if we'll find something new. Dragon Lady says her computer went down, so she changed to the phone. Oh, she got her Glumpkies frozen. Good job, girl. Good job. So Jeffrey says, hot and dry here in Haverhill, Massachusetts, our hometown. Oh, it's warm here. I got the fan blowing on me right now because I got the air conditioning going in the rest of the house. But it doesn't get into my office very good. So I've got a fan blowing it from the living room into my office. Okay, so let me look at my itinerary. So what have I been doing in the last month? The last month and a half, I started detecting a 170-year-old permission that was been owned by the same family for over 170 years. You know, it's one of the earlier homesteads of that particular area, but there's no guarantee. As far as he knows, he's the only one that detected it, and he didn't find much. So I went there on one trip, one video, and then I took Anthony there. That was the first metal detecting adventure for Anthony since he injured his eye. He scratched his eye so bad he got an infection in it. So I didn't have my digging buddy with me. So, but that was his first time back, and we both found some cool stuff. So, then we went, if you remember last fall around Thanksgiving, Metal Detecting NC came up to Michigan around Thanksgiving. And I had Anthony let me invite Mike of Metal Detecting NC and James, who you know through my videos at the Detect Michigan event. My friend James that I rock hunt with and metal detect with. And James was invited too. There was James, there was Anthony, Mike, James, and I, and we all dug cool stuff. Well, that property had two farms on it, one that had been bulldozed down and was gone, and one that was still standing. And if you remember, Anthony, the owner, sold it under the condition that we would be able to metal detect the property until they sold the houses that they built on it. So this time we went to the main house, the owner's house, which Anthony and one of his friends had only detected once 2 years ago. It's never seen a T2 on it, and Anthony has a new detector as well. It's never seen one of those before either. And he found something absolutely amazing. He was detecting where I was going to go, and then the neighbor across the street decided that this was the time to start mowing the lawn. So with me filming for a video, I went over by the barn to get away from the sound. There's Kaye. Kaye's digging it in my house. Hi, Kaye. There's Cheryl Green. Hi, Cheryl. And I found something cool. But Anthony found something I've never seen before, but I knew what it was when I saw it. So let me go through. Sandy Coils, Mary Lou in the house. Very cool. Patty says this is the third day of a heat wave. It's supposed to be over tomorrow, thankfully. Yeah. Yeah, we've been having heat waves on and off. Happy family in America, welcome. There's Sandy Coils, which is Mary Lou. See if I missed anybody else. If I've missed you, I am out of practice with live streaming. So just keep putting something in the chat. I'll see you eventually. Just bear with me. So let's see. So detected those 3 times. I went bottle digging and mudlarking. And I think you guys have seen both those videos. Pretty sure you've seen both with Alan Danks of Danks Wild Adventures. Amazing site, an amazing site. So, let's see what else. I'm looking. I did go to a rock swap. It's the first one I've gone to. They usually have one every year, and it was put on by the Flint Rock and Gem Club. And I managed to get a short video in before a storm hit there, and got to see some cool specimens. And I bought some gifts for my trip. Let's see. I did some thrifting looking for digging pants because, I forgot to bring in the ones I wrecked. My olive green digging jeans that I love with the pockets on the sides of the legs. I wore holes in the knees of both pairs. I wore them out. I wore them out. They lasted for 2 years. And I wore them out. And I haven't been able to find, I think I found one more pair of those. So I have one pair of those that I just bought at a thrift store for the trip. And then I got these. These were brand spanking new. They had the original tag on them. And I thought they were bell bottoms. And so I texted Dragon Lady because she is an excellent seamstress. Okay. She's been teaching her granddaughter and helping her granddaughter. And I said, how hard would it be for you to take these bell bottoms in? Well, they weren't bell bottoms. She said they were boot cut jeans, but they were like bell bottoms on me. Otherwise, they fit me perfect, except from the knees down, below the knees down. So, she said, well, send me pictures of the seams. And that. She did a good job. So now they're the right. See, there's a hem here. Now they're the right width. So I don't feel like I got bell bottoms on. So she did that for me. Thank you very much, Dragon Lady. Yeah, I got these. And she'll attest the original tag was on them. For $5.25 at the thrift store. Never been worn. So I got those. She fixed those for me. Then I found these. $5.25. Okay. They're like leggings almost, but they're thicker. So comfortable. So comfortable. Well, they were $5.25. So then I looked at the tag because these are, I forget the brand. Soho jeans. They're out of New York. They're very expensive. So then I looked on eBay to see if anybody had another pair that size that I knew fit me, because I got that pair for $5.25. Kaye, are you leaving? Oh, Kaye's shopping. Okay. Thank you for stopping in, Kaye. I appreciate it. Oh, there's Bill. Papa Roos, what's in the dirt? Hi, Bill. Thank you for coming. So I looked and I found it because brand new, those pants are like almost $100. I found another pair on eBay, including shipping, got them for $20. And then I found a third pair at a different thrift store and paid $8 for that pair. So I found some new pants, digging pants, to replace the ones that I wore out. So for those of you that don't know about my trip, Kaye's digging it, who was just in here. I don't know if she's still in here. She's shopping. she goes on a trip where she travels from Texas, I think all the way to Maine, all the way through New England and that, all over the place. She goes, I think she even goes over, it seems like she went over Wisconsin or Iowa area too. I don't know. After she came to visit me in Michigan. So, is Mary Lou still in here? Mary Lou usually goes with her and that. So this year she invited me to go. And I was like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. You know, how much money do I need to save to do that? And she told me how much I would need. Kaye is very fortunate. She has family that works for a hotel chain. So she gets really good prices on her hotels and that. So then with all of us splitting the hotel bill, it ends up being very, very reasonable. Are you feeling any better, Mary Lou? So, I wasn't sure. I said I would have to talk to Jackson about it and see, he's doing better, doing much better than he was. And talk to my kids about it because it's a big trip. And that. Well, my youngest says, you're going. You're going if I have to pay for it. You're going. You need a vacation, Mom. You haven't been anywhere in 2 years. And that. And not yet. Have to sit this one out. Oh, no. You're not going with us, Mary Lou? Oh, no. Did you go to the doctor to see, have him answer your questions? I wish you were going. Wow. Anyhow, my son said you're going. He said, you just need to get Jackson to come and take care of Chance. I said, well, let me see if I can get him to do that. So Jackson, I don't have to worry about his car breaking down anymore. He just bought a new car. So he's going to be coming over here and staying here. And, uh-oh, is it raining? It is raining outside. I can hear it. He's going to be coming here to my house because for those of you that aren't aware, Jackson finally found a condo he liked and bought it. But he's going to be coming and staying at my house to take care of Chance and then take care of the house and stuff. So anyhow, Sandy, happy to meet you though. Okay, not yet. You have to sit this one out. More work to be done. Trying to get my strength up. Well, I'll keep you in my prayers, Mary Lou. Attitude is everything in the fight. So I checked with Jackson and he goes, absolutely. Chad's right. You're going. He says, yes, I can watch Chance. I will come to your house and watch Chance. I said, okay. So anyhow, so that's how it all got started. So my son has helped me pay for what I'm going to need, some of it, and I took some out of my teeny tiny retirement. I took a little bit out of there, and I was able to save some out of this check to go, and then I've got another check before I leave that I won't be buying groceries for the month because I won't be here. And that I already put the Chewy order in, and the dog food and treats have been delivered for Chance. And that all ready to go for Jackson. And that. You need rain in Algonac, Cheryl? You're not, it's coming. It might be coming your way. I don't know. It's going like northeast It's like at an angle across the state. So, but there's a big enough, long enough band out west. I'm sure you're going to get some. So, and that. So, Kaye is in charge. This is her trip that she does every so many years. She has not given me the itinerary yet. I have an idea of where we're going, but I don't know for sure. I think she put out a post on Facebook to see if there was anybody that had a place that they could metal detect with us. You know, any invites, and I think she got several. So we'll see. She did tell me one thing, though. She did tell me one thing. She's knocking 2 things off my bucket list. I made a bucket list the morning I started chemo in 2011. I thought, I got to have some goals to get through this. So I made a bucket list of what I want to do before I go. And that. And Kaye didn't know about this bucket list. And when I told her I had this bucket list and she was knocking 2 things off of it, when she told me 2 things she knew about, she goes, send me a picture of your bucket list. It was all faded and yellow. And she goes, oh, yeah, I'm knocking 2 things off there. Maybe I can knock the 3rd one off. And that, which was to try to figure out where my great-grandfather's buried in Kentucky. But I said, I can't go and talk to the Historical Society or go to the courthouse because they were destroyed in 2012 by a Category 4 tornado. So all the records are gone. So, but she's got things planned, and if you know Kaye, we're gonna have a blast. So I'm excited. And then get my hair pulled up because it is starting to get warm. It's not cool enough in here. The humidity is so high. Hi, Mud Swat. So what's going to happen is I'm going to fly down on a one-way ticket. She's going to pick me up at the airport, and we're leaving straight from the airport to start our journey. So, and I'm excited. I'm excited. So something I never thought I would never even dreamt of doing. I mean, I dreamt of going to visit certain people that I've always wanted to meet, but it was like singular trip, you know. Never dreamed that I would go on a trip that lasted 30 days. That's wild. She said she's going to have me home in time for my granddaughter's wedding. So I said, okay, works for me. So that's what the plan is. I did ship off my metal detecting equipment. It has been shipped, and it has tracking, and it has extra insurance, and it has signature confirmation. And that, and my postmaster is keeping an eye on it. So, because I told him if it doesn't get there, it ruins our trip. So that's a lot of equipment to lose and come up with at the last minute. So Mudsweat said, I went on a trip to India and ended up staying since 6 months. Wow. So anyhow, I'm excited. And what I'll do is I will film when I can. I can't always film, but I will film when I can. And I will post, you know, when Kaye and I are in a certain location or whatever, I will post on Facebook and I'll post on YouTube to keep you guys all updated where we're at. And the videos from the trip will take me into next spring stockpiling, because I'm trying to think. This week, I've got to get that one video done. I've got to go out detecting the homicide of tragedy. And I'm going to couple that with a really short hunt that Anthony and I did back in March, but it was only 4 or 5 minutes long. Anthony found a couple of things, and I found a couple of things, but that was it. We went to 2 or 3 different sites, and the last one was so trashy. I swear to God, they buried that place. They pulverized it and just tilled it into the ground and buried it. There was so much trash there. I've never seen a site that trashy before. So I will link those 2 hunts together. And I think with that one, it will take me all the way through till the Friday I return, or till the Friday that I'm back doing videos again. So that'll take me through September. So, because I've been editing videos, my sponsor wanted to know if I would work on videos for a different machine, a machine they had changed. And I said, I'm sorry, I just can't. I've got so much stuff I've got to get done. I've got to get my canning done, because by the time I return, the harvest will be gone. The only thing left available to can when I return the end of September is potatoes, carrots, fall squashes, maybe. That's it. Okay, bye, Dragon Lady. Thank you for coming. And that. So I'm really limited. That's why I'm not going to be doing my 7,000 subscriber giveaway this month. I don't have the time to get it all done. I just don't. So that will be definitely in October, which is perfect, because the end of October will be my 8-year anniversary on YouTube. So it'll be a combination 8-year anniversary on YouTube and 7K subscriber giveaways, appreciation. So, so I know a lot of you were hoping. Hi, Paul, American Woodland Relics in my house. Hi, Paul and Belinda. I know a lot of you were hoping that I would have the subscriber appreciation live stream giveaway this month. I just can't fit it in. I just don't have enough time. Yes, trying to think. Was it last week? I forget. The beginning of last weekend? Friday? I forget. Dragon Lady and I did some canning, which we can in her milk house, so we don't heat up our houses. JP Lawns and more in my house. Hi, JP. And she did pickled beets, which I have plenty of pickled beets. Jackson and I are the only ones in my family that like pickled beets. So I have plenty. I just gave Jackson 4 jars. I said, help me eat these up. And that. Hi, Ronnie Adventures. And then I canned my first batch of green beans, and hopefully I'll be able to can another batch before I leave. I got 2 weeks left. I've gotten a combination, probably 20 jars of different kinds of pickles. They're all dill pickles. Some are spears, some are hamburger slices, and some is relish. I go through a lot of pickle relish. Hi, Adventure for Relics. Welcome back. So, but trying to think. She made and froze cabbage rolls today. Dragon Lady starts our plants for us. That's her hobby. She loves to grow stuff. So I get the seeds and then she grows it. She gets the starter plants done. She the cabbage moss got my cabbage. I got one little bit of cabbage this big. She got a cabbage, you guys. I kid you not. This thing, hi, Torchy. This cabbage weighed 17 pounds. 17 pounds. Can you believe that? She gave me a third of it. I made a great big bowl of coleslaw and then had cabbage to boil for a side dish with my meals for a whole week. It's like, wow. So that's what we've been doing. I got salsa done. It's like 80-90% my tomatoes, my cherry tomatoes, and 10% canned organic diced tomatoes, because I didn't have enough. You have to have 10 cups, and I think I had 6 or 7 cups, so I needed 2 cans. I had to add 2 cans to it. But I made 11 half pints and 1 full pint of salsa. So that was good. So I got my salsa done. I've gotten some of my corn frozen. You know who I don't see in here, and I need to ask him a question, is D-Spud. Where are you at, D-Spud? Live streaming. Now, let me text him. So, where can we meet? When can we meet together like last time? I have no idea. You would have to get with Kaye to find that out. I have no idea. Dennis is not here, Cynthia? Okay, I just texted him. Hopefully he'll pop in here. I've got to make room in my freezer. And I had gotten a deal on smoked salmon from Aldi's. It is the only thing I've ever bought at Aldi's that I did not like it. Well, I gave Dennis 2 packages of it, and I gave my one son 2 packages of it. But I forgot to ask him if he liked it. How did it turn out? Oh, I just found another package. Well, I've got to make room. Jackson likes store-bought meals. So I got to make room in the freezer for his store-bought meals. So he has room for his store-bought meals. So, oh, I love salmon, but I don't like smoked salmon. Not this smoked salmon. It claims it's lightly smoked. It was not lightly smoked. So he might be out fishing. Who knows? Hi, Telka Detector. Okay, what time is it? It's 6:03. Okay, so we're still good. So, but like I said, on this trip, I don't know where Kaye's taking me, but I will keep you posted, on our journey. The different people that we see, and I'll post selfies and stuff like that. So, okay, what else is on? I had a list. Yesterday, Chance, I was trying to watch Gene and his son. Their premiere last night. And then I got a text from my neighbor who owned Aria, which was a full-blooded German Shepherd that was Chance's girlfriend. For those of you that don't know Chance, he is half German Shepherd, half Bloodhound. But he looks like a German Shepherd with floppy ears. Bonnie, whispers from the dirt in my house. Hi, Bonnie. Okay, thank you for stopping in, Jeffrey. He's going to go eat supper now. Have fun on the trip. Thank you. So she came over with the new puppy because she decided after a month, You know, she woke up one morning and found Arya had passed away in the night. Arya was a healthy doggie. She just died of heart failure in her sleep. Hi, Jesse McKinney. Welcome to Diggin with Deej. So Chance recognizes Arya's mama coming across the road, and he's all excited and he's thinking Arya's coming. For months, he goes outside to go potty. I let him out. Hi, blistering barnacles. Welcome. Welcome back. And he will lay in a spot in the yard so he can see across the road in case he can catch a glimpse of Arya. He doesn't know Arya passed away. So Jamie comes across the street with the new pup. New pup's name is Iris. And Chance sees her and starts barking uncontrollably. I mean, for 10, 15 minutes, I could not get him to shut up. That's not. And she goes, "What's wrong?" I said, I don't think it's an anger. I think it's a confusion. He sees you, but he doesn't see you know who. She goes, "Oh." So he's mad and he's saying, where's Arya and what have you done with her? Who the heck is this? And it's a little girl puppy. So she says, well, maybe if we come in, he'll calm down. I said, okay. She goes, you think he'll hurt? No, I don't think he'll hurt her. He's going to be kind of excited and sniff her a lot at first and that. And I just kept telling him, it's a baby puppy. It's a baby puppy. And he finally calmed down. He finally calmed down and actually was a little bit nurturing, you know. He'd lay on the ground looking at her and sniffing her and touching her nose and stuff. So I asked my neighbor if she would take care of the gardens because Jackson doesn't eat what's left in the garden. I said, save him a tomato or two, but the rest of it's yours if you want it. I've got cucumbers, spaghetti squash, zucchini, tomatoes, green beans. I said, I've already frozen stuff. He knows there's all kinds of vegetables in the freezer that I've already frozen. So she's going to water the garden and take care of it, and somebody's going to get some benefit out of it while I'm gone. Because when I planted it, I had no idea I was going to be going on a trip for the month of September. So I got that set up, and I said that way, because her yard is not fenced in over there. And I said, that way you can let her run around. Just watch out by the shed and by the gates that she can't squeeze through. You know, she's little enough. So she's got a place to bring the pup and somebody for Chance to play with. And I'm sure she'll be more playful the bigger she gets. So, and he'll be thrilled to have somebody to play with. So, and I don't have to worry about Jackson having to water all my stuff. So, okay. I was the winner. D Spud. I think it was D Spud bought chances to win on Adventures in Glass. Hi, Michael Farley. Oh, no, that's not good. I hope your parents didn't get sick. So I was the recipient, the winner of something on Adventures in Glass. And this is a really cool, I'm guessing this is an ink, but it's unmarked. Really thick glass and this cool marble. I can't remember if this glows or not. It might glow. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it glows. Let's see if I can. Whoop. There we go. It's hard to see with this camera, but it does glow orange in some spots. Glows orange. So that was pretty cool. Thank you, D Spud. He must be out fishing or something. So I don't think I got a text back from him. Severe thunderstorm warning has been issued. Oh, lovely. Oh, yeah, I have a lot of metal detectors on the wall. And one's in my car right now because I'm getting ready to go out detecting tomorrow. And the other one I shipped down to Kaye. So, okay. So that was my winnings from Gene, Adventures, and Glass. So I just been doing stuff around the house trying to get everything ready for Jackson to come and take care of Chance. Hi, John Chum Adventures. 22 in my house. Holy smokes, you guys. That's great. Thank you so much. Trying to get my canning and freezing of harvest done. Let's see, what else? For those of you that didn't hear, I'm postponing my 7,000 subscriber giveaway to the month of October, which I will also be celebrating my 8-year anniversary on YouTube at the same time. I have a detector to give away. I have a custom digging shovel to give away. I'm trying to think what else. I've got all kinds of stuff. I've got Digging with Deej mug to give away. Set of bottle brushes to give away. What else? There's lots. I have lots. I have to get it all accumulated. I have mugs from the haunted hotel that we stayed at in Gettysburg to give away. I got a mug. I've got shirts from Technetics, Bounty Hunter, and Fisher to give away. And that'll all be in October. Johnny Small Pepper, did you, what do you call that when you go in and, did you bring all these people with you? Got another severe thunderstorm warning. We're ready. Okay, so you saw my posts on my community page. I have 3 unique tokens and 1 Canadian silver fish scale. I think it's 92% or 82%. I forget how many percent silver it is. That I bought at the coin show. I bought a bunch of fish scales to give away. And it's silver. So these are the rules. You can only win once. And if you win the rest of the questions for the other prizes, you cannot answer in the chat. You cannot participate. If you give the answer away, you forfeit your prize. Okay? I want 4 separate winners. We want to spread the wealth. Okay? I'm not trying to be mean. I just want 4 people to win. Okay? And then we have the humongous sticker pack giveaway. And I'll have a separate question for that. So you don't get to choose, as I explained, you don't get to choose. Okay, this has to go this way. 2. I probably don't have them in order. Try it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. They are in boxes. Okay. Those 4 items are in boxes. Okay. You have to choose a box. You don't get to choose the token you want. You have to choose a box. Luck of the draw. Okay. Does everybody understand? I am giving. No. I'm not sure. I'm not sure which one it is. Hi, Mercy and Metal Detecting from across the pond. Welcome. So, but that isn't tonight. That will be in October. Okay. So, you have to be the first one to answer some Civil War questions. You can only win once. And once you win, you cannot answer any of the other questions that I'm going to ask for the other prizes. If you interfere and put out the answer for future questions, you will forfeit your prize that you won. Okay? I want to have 4 separate winners. Okay, so here's the first question. Are you ready, Cynthia? Johnny says, I'm out. Okay, here's the first Civil War question. They're not that hard, really. Where is it? Here we go. What state contributed the most soldiers in the Civil War? Okay. Get ready, get set, go. Start guessing. What state contributed the most soldiers in the Civil War? Cynthia says stop. Okay, Cynthia will tell us who won. That was quick. Somebody knew the answer to that. Let's see. Cynthia says Patty won. Congratulations, Patty. Third class metal detecting won. Congratulations. I'm sorry, I cannot do my congratulations video because StreamYard has changed. Guess how much they want for a paid subscription? $35 or $36 a month. I don't even pay that for my internet. That's nuts. Okay, Patty. All right, let me get my boxes ready. Oop, I got them. Okay, Patty. Choose a number from 1 to 4. Bill, are you still with StreamYard? Are you with the paid version? Patty says number 3. So this is number 3. Number 3. Okay, we'll see what Patty wins. Oh, it's in a cardboard sleeve. A cardboard flip. Patty wins the Bartelso, Illinois 1910 Jansen Hotel and Saloon token. And it says the name of the town, and it says good for 5 cents. 5 cent for a 5-cent drink. For a 5-cent drink. Congratulations, Patty. Woohoo! There's that one. That's Patty. Congratulations. Okay, Patty. You cannot guess on any more questions that I put out tonight. Okay? Until everyone will be eligible to guess on the sticker pack giveaway. That's the only other one you'll be able to do, even if you won. Everybody gets a chance at that. 5 cents. That's an oldie. Yeah, it's an oldie. Okay. Everybody ready? Here is question number 2. What fort was attacked and considered the action that began the Civil War? Okay. Go. What was the name of the fort that was attacked and people say that that was the start of the Civil War? Oh, Cynthia says stop. Cynthia says stop. Okay, I'm watching Cynthia. It was in South Carolina, Michael. I think. Yeah, South Carolina. Paul won. American Woodland Relics. You still got it, dude. You still got it, dude. Okay. So, Paul, these are your choices of boxes. Got 1, 2, or 4. 1, 2, or 4. Paul says number 4. Okay, Paul. Ooh, let's see what you got. You got a token. It says Carol Bake Shop. And then it says good for 1 loaf of bread. 1 loaf of bread. Good for 1 loaf of bread. So you got a bread token. These are unusual tokens. I tried to find some really unique ones for you guys. Congratulations, Paul. Woohoo. Now remember, Paul, you cannot guess on any of the other the other 2 questions, Civil War questions. You can only guess again when we do the drawing for the sticker pack. All right. Next Civil War question, number 3. What event is considered the turning point of the Civil War? Go. You can eat for another day. Cynthia says stop. Bill won. Papa Roos, what's in the dirt? Congratulations. Okay, Bill. You get to choose between box number 1 and box number 2. The Battle of Gettysburg was considered the turning point of the Civil War. Bill says box number 1. Okay, Bill, you got, yeah, that's my warning that we got more storms coming. The magic value token. That doesn't sound like much. And then on this side, there's a whole bunch of writing. It says redeemable for premiums. Banner Sales Company, Buffalo, New York. So it's a magic value token. So it's another hard to find token. Congratulations, Bill. Good job on the guess. Okay, last question, a Civil War question. Are you guys ready? Remember, Bill, Paul, and Patty, you cannot guess on this question. Okay, what city did General Sherman famously burn to the ground on his march to the sea? Go. What city did General Sherman burn to the ground on his march to the sea? There's D-Spud. Hi, D-Spud. Cynthia says stop. Who won, Cynthia? D-Spud won. All right. We call that what? Sniping. When it's an auction, D-Spud. That's a heck of an entrance, dude. Okay, so D-Spud gets the last box, which is box number 2, and we know what's in this. Congratulations, Dennis. Dennis won the 1918 Canadian fish scale. It's 92.5% silver. So congratulations. Oh, I'm still lightning alert now. I don't hear any thunder right now, but congratulations, Dennis. Good job. Good job. So that's the 4th prize. Very cool. What time is it? So Dennis, are we still meeting tomorrow? I'm waiting to see if he answers me. I 11 o'clock. I have a question for you. Did you like the salmon that I gave you and your son? Because I found another one. I found another fillet. Yes. Okay. Okay, I will bring that, and I'm bringing you pickles. And some corn out of the freezer because I've got to make room. Jackson is coming to my house to watch Chance, and I've got to make room in the freezer for his ready-made meals because he just wants to buy his meals that he buys at the grocery store. He doesn't want me to cook meals for him. So I might be bringing you more than what we thought because I got to make room in the freezer. I'm trying not to grocery shop for the next 2 weeks. I'm trying to use up stuff out of the freezer. Did the Civil War end right away, or would things be better if the South had been victorious? I don't think so. I don't know. The Civil War broke out mainly over slavery. So, and the states' rights when it came to slaves is what it was about. Cynthia says, it ended properly, Percy. D-Spud says, Christmas coming early. Yes. Well, I've got pickles for you. And it's a dumb question to ask you if you like salsa. I've got a jar of salsa for you that I just canned. In that. I found another, what do you call it? Oh, do you eat pheasant? D-Spud, do you eat pheasant? That's another question because I just found a bunch of pheasant in my freezer that I need to eat up. And I can't eat all of it before I go. Yay? Does that mean yes, you like pheasant? You're going to have to check it. You're going to have to check it to make sure there's no shot in it. So, okay. So, let's give away the other sticker pack. The sticker pack, okay? Everybody, regardless if you won something or not, everybody has a chance to win the humongous sticker pack, okay? I will ship it anywhere in the world, okay? So everybody get ready. Okay? Shit, what is that? Oh, here. There we go. It's like, no. Okay, let's see. Okay. This has to do with collecting. Okay? What is my favorite kind of glass? You ready? Go. What is my favorite kind of glass? Does anybody know what my favorite kind of glass is? Hi, Matt McBottles. Oh, that's a good one. That's good, but that's not it. That's good, Torchy, but that's not it. Paul, that's good, but that's not it. D-Spud, nope, that's not it. Bill, nope, that's not it. Adventure for Relics, good guess, but that's not it. We're guessing, what is my favorite kind of glass for the humongous sticker pack giveaway? No, not beach glass. No, it's not a marble, Sandy Coils. It's a type of glass. Nope, it's not Smalls. Not Blue Pharmaceuticals. It's not a color. It is green, I'll tell you that much, but it's what type of glass? What kind of glass? Not leaded, not medicine bottle, not cobalt, not cranberry, not amber. It's not a color. It's usually green, but not always. It's not a bottle. It's not bluegrass music either. No, it's a, how can I, it's not an item, like it's not a bottle, it's not a perfume, it's not an ashtray. What kind of glass? It's not uranium, it's not embossed. I didn't think this was going to be that hard. It's not depression glass. I bought something at a bottle show that was not a bottle, super cheap, that was worth a lot of money. It's not jadeite. That's a type of glass. What type of glass? It is a blown type of glass, but that's not it. But it is blown. No, clay is not glass. Let me give you an example, like Murano glass, but it's not Murano. It's not milk glass. It's not canning jar glass. Oh no, I may not be able to get this away. Okay, like there's different styles of glass, Murano, slag glass. There we go. Okay. Cynthia, who won? I'm not a glass expert either, Mike. Hi, Mike. Metal detecting NC in my house. Dennis won again. Bohemian glass. This is my favorite kind of glass. This is Bohemian glass. See? No. Rough poncho there. And it's hand painted. This is Bohemian glass, but I love the green glass. Bohemian glass. There we go. Congratulations, Dennis. You just won. D-Spud just won the sticker pack. Woo! Way to go. Good job. You had 2 wins tonight, dude. That's the only way you could win twice. So I will bring that to you tomorrow. I don't even have to mail that. So congratulations. What time is it? Okay, we're doing okay. Okay. Let's see. So I picked up some gifts to take to whoever Kaye takes me to visit. And I ordered these little itty bitty black lights. And then I bought soda light, fluorescent soda light, and it lights up with the black glass light. So that they get something from Michigan. So I hope I bought enough of them, but I did pick that up to give to everybody that I end up meeting. And that. So you get a little keychain black light if I end up meeting you on this trip that Kaye's taking me on, and a piece of Michigan soda light. And it doesn't light up real bright with that keychain light, but it works enough to show you that if it's going to light up. Like, this is a Victorian vase that is uranium glass. And this is the little keychain light. Look how much it lights that up. And it glows. This is a glower. I mean, it's a blue light, folks. See? It's a blue light. And then this makes this bright, shocking lime green. So Mike helped me with the video that's coming up. What was the name of it? Let me see if I can find it on my phone. Content. It's called Metal Detecting. Where is it? Metal Detecting Possible Bank Robbery Relics of the Past. And I don't know anything about this particular type of relic, but I knew that Mike did. And he actually collaborated with me and made a video helping me identify the item. So that'll be coming up. That's August 29th. That will premiere August 29th. And that. So Mike, was it going to be a problem for you to switch to come to Michigan in October instead of September? Hi, Relic Rat. Welcome to Digging with Deej. Jim Cloak's in here too. Hi, Jim. I'm trying to scroll back, see if I've missed anybody. Oh, yeah. That I love that vase adventure for relics. I mean, when I saw that, I knew what it was as soon as I saw it. And they only had a price of $12 on it. And I said, does that say $12? And he goes, yep. I expected it. I thought maybe it was supposed to be $120 because that vase is worth $200. So trying to see if I've missed anybody. Yep, uranium glass is the mother of all glass. Yes, sir. Kane beeping in my house. Hi, Kane. How's your garden doing, dude? Blistering barnacles, Jamie from across the pond. Johnny Smallpepper, he was live. What was it, 2 nights ago, Johnny? Something like that. He had guests and they were all eating hot peppers. Youchie. Let's see. For some reason, it's not. We got a lot of Michiganders in the house. There's Adventures in Michigan with Lisa in the house. Hi, Lisa. She's a Michigander. And I got to meet her at the M15 garage sales. She came to visit Spud and I. So, my thoughts. I'm trying to pack my suitcase. I shipped my equipment down. I shipped it out yesterday. My postmaster was telling me not to worry, and he's watching it. And that. Kaye's watching it. It's tracked, it's insured, and it's signature confirmation only. You too, Lisa. And so I got that taken care of. I broke my tripod. So I ordered another one and I just had it shipped down to Kaye. So she, as stuff is showing up at her house, she's putting it away for the trip. And that. No bad weather yet. Good, Cheryl, except you want rain. I didn't even look at the... It's claiming it's raining here. Baloney. It's not raining now. It did rain, but it's not raining now. Oh, my goodness. Well, that is probably all the worst of it. Looks like it's going to miss you and me. But it looks like it's going to get Lisa and Spud. Jeez. So my thoughts on packing is most of my clothes will go in my carry-on suitcase. And that. And I might put like one clothing outfit in my backpack, putting my pinpointers in my backpack. I did not ship those down. And that. They know what pinpointers are. They use pinpointers, for God's sake. When you're going through, you know, and they want to make sure you don't have any metal on you. Scary calm right now, Spud. Ugh. Bob Ruthier going to hit hard here soon in Clio. Oh, geez, Bob. Yep, you're just far enough north. You were probably going to get hit there. So, yeah, I went through one of your dandy storms, and we got it on video even. When I filmed the, oh, what was that called? Let's see. When I went to the rock swap in Clio. Oh, the sun is not shining here. I can tell you that much, Cheryl. It's not shining here. And it's claiming, the weather app is claiming that it's raining on me right now, but it's not. Weird. I can hear a low rumble of thunder far away, though. So I thought, just in case somehow my suitcase gets separated from me, I'd put one piece of clothing and like a night shirt and shorts in my backpack with, you know, some of my equipment that I didn't send down there, like my pinpointers I didn't send down. So, like, I'm going to bring 2 pinpointers in case one croaks. Thank God I did that in England, or I would have been in deep doo doo. So, trying to think what else will I. My charging cords. Tracy, Diggin times past, I got to meet her at the Detect Michigan event. She says, I'm here. Sorry I'm late. It's been a day. Welcome back, Tracy. Check out Diggin times past. Are you still going to be moving to Michigan, Tracy? She was talking about possibly moving back to Michigan. So, yeah, I believe it, Lisa. We've had some dandy storms the last couple of days. I didn't have to water my garden yesterday. I'm not sure if it rained enough. I can't tell if there's a puddle in my driveway, I don't need to water my garden. Frankie, PD Sandigger in the house. We still got 23 people in the house. Hi, Frankie. Welcome back. Very cool. So I got the heaviest stuff shipped down there. Anybody want to take a wild guess what it cost me to ship the stuff down to Kaye? I did not want to check a bag because Kaye is going to pick me up at an airport and we are leaving directly from the airport to start the trip. Hi, Dennis. Kate, Kicking Cancer Metal Detecting, KCMD. How are you, dude? Long time no see. No, it didn't cost me that much. Oh, thank God. It didn't cost me $104 to ship my equipment down to Kaye. $104. Now, let me tell you something. I learned something. Yeah, I got pirate ship here and I was going to do it that way. And then I found out they don't use USPS insurance. This is one case where it was not cheaper to go through pirate ship than it was to go through the postal service. Okay? When you buy extra insurance and it's for, if the item is valued more than $500, okay, they automatically include signature confirmation. It can't be delivered without a signature of the person it's going to. Okay. So, but if I had done it on pirate ship, they would have charged me for signature confirmation, even though I had bought $750 worth of insurance. Even though it wasn't costing them that much from postal service, they still charged for it. I said, I'm not doing that. It's not worth a $4 savings for me. I just rather go through the postal service. I know the postmaster. He's going to watch it and make sure it gets there. If it hangs around what he thinks is too long at any one place, he's going to be calling saying, where is that package at? That package has got to get to its destination. I am following it. So, yeah. So, yeah, $104 to ship my equipment down there. I shipped my detector, my shovel, my hand digger, my some of my other digging equipment that I can't take on a plane. And that. And I wrapped everything super thick with bubble wrap and filled it with bubble wrap and packing peanuts and super duper heavy duty tape. And it's supposed to be there by Thursday. So I'm not worried. It's supposed to be there by Thursday. In England, we have thousands of illegals shipping pizza around the country. Shipping pizza? What's pizza got to do with... What are illegal... I'm not asking that question. Kane says, digging with Deej, I got to dig with Barney Taylor, you mean? Taylor? And Relic Rat. Very cool. Well, I'm going to be digging with a bunch of different people. Was this it? Spud, was that it? Was that my bingo bottle or was it? Oh, no, I have not gotten my bingo bottle yet. No, it has not showed up yet. I did not get it yet. You know, he gave me that tracking number. It should have gotten here by now, I would have thought. But no, I don't have it yet. Yeah, Mike said, yeah, I agree, Mike. Taylor, okay. No, that's not it. I won this for something else. So I won, what was that, a flask? Spud, was it a flask with an Indian on it? I won a flask with an Indian on it for bottle bingo with adventures and glass. Spud bought a bunch of us bingo tickets. And it's like, I can't afford to spend anything right now because I'm trying to afford this trip and get everything I need for the trip. So we're not discussing that stuff, Jamie, in the house. Yeah, it's a bottle. It's a bottle. It's not a flask. Okay. Thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate it. Spud, you got a box on Monday. Today's Tuesday. Let me look out the window and see if something got out there. Beat my luck. It was out there and got rained on. I keep checking. Keep checking my front porch. There's nothing. I haven't gotten it yet. So I'll have to look up the tracking number and see. And that. So everybody, I think Audra is going live tonight or something. So I'm gonna let you go. Thank you everybody for coming. There's still 23 in the house. Thank you so much. I will get these prizes out this week. They'll probably be mailed out Friday or Saturday. What's my favorite detector? It's a T2 SE. Technetics T2 SE. That's my favorite detector. So thank you everybody for coming. If you could give me a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. I appreciate everybody coming. I hope you had a good time with the Civil War questions. And I will try to keep you posted as we travel. I can't guarantee that I will film everything, but I will film what I can. Okay? So thank you so much. We'll see you later. Good night, everybody. Thank you, Cynthia. It's not ending. There we go. End stream. What is going on?